A lot of green room here. Lots of photosynthesis going on in this house. I get up these stairs more than once a day. That would kill me. You know, I'd like to say it's a pleasure to be here, but of course that would be a miserable lie. I'm getting a lot of material tonight. A lot of material. The cameras never work. Why is that? It's so distressing. Somebody said to me, you know, you look a lot better in person than you do on screen. But you're thin. You're too thin. You're a little too thin. But anyway, I almost didn't come actually. I had a pimple yesterday. Now I'm going to show up in San Francisco with a pimple. But I'm here, you know, a little chilly. A little chilly. Which is not a good word to say on a date, actually. Go inside, I'm a little chilly. You don't really go for men who think to be chilly. So, frankly, I was shocked that anybody would ask me to even do something like this. Because I'm a risk. So easily destroy his Senate network. I say inappropriate things every 30 minutes. I'm frankly unconcerned. I'm very concerned. I don't know what can happen. I hope nothing goes wrong. You know, I could say it's a transsexual or something. I'll hire you to tell me it's a transsexual. Well, I'm liberal. I'm not for transsexual. But Al called me up a few weeks ago and said that he wanted me to come out here. He said, would you come to Minnesota and do a fundraiser? I thought, you already blind? Come to Minnesota? Well, why would I come to Minnesota? He said, no, you have to help me out. I need your help. It's a fundraiser. I said, go to hell, Al. Come to Minnesota and drop dead after you go to hell. So I thought that was the end of that. Next day I got another call. Franken's on the phone again. Yes! Can you come out to Minnesota and do a fundraiser? I said, you asked me that yesterday. Well, come on, come out. We need anything easier. I said, I'm not coming. Leave me alone. But of course, he didn't leave me alone. There was a call the next day. And finally, I got so disgusted. I said, fine. Come to your frigid state. I'll do your fundraiser. I'll get pneumonia what? Okay, I'm coming. Fine. And then I was thinking if Al Franken could get me to come to Minnesota in the dead of winter, this guy could convince anybody not to do anything. This guy's going to make an unbelievable senator. I'm going to Minnesota. He'll be able to talk Republicans into voting for issues that we want. Suddenly Mitch McConnell's voting for Franken's healthcare plan. Suddenly McConnell, why did you vote for Franken's healthcare plan? Well, you know, Franken called me up. I said no. The next day he came to my office and I told him to get out. And he kept coming and finally I said, okay! I'll vote for your stupid healthcare plan. So he's a very persistent man, which I think is going to be good. And he also happens to have big balls. Al Franken has huge balls. Go around, walk around. This guy to your son. What's this guy doing? Or she told him to get the hell out of there. Norm Coleman, on the other hand, has no balls. He doesn't even have one ball. This guy is a total unit. He's singing in the Minneapolis choir. Now, another quality that Al has, that would be great when he's in the Senate, is that he's a very confident man, Al Franken. A lot of confidence. And it's a quality that I'm very envious of. I remember when we were comedians in New York, and we both be waiting to go on at a comedy club, and he'd be standing there, having a laugh at somebody, not even aware that he was going to face a crowd, an audience, terrible, despicable people. In minutes, then you could have thought, he's just talking, laughing, having a good time. I'm chain smoking, having a heart attack, pacing up and down, getting sick to my stomach, and I'd look at him, and then he'd go on, and he'd kill. He's very funny, by the way, I don't know if you've heard that. And I would go on, go home, eat a pint of Haagen-Dazs ice cream. He'd go, why is Franken so much better than me? But not only does he have those qualities, but he also, if I can get serious for a second, he's somebody who cares a lot about people, and he's honest, and he's compassionate, and he also is a person who's incorruptible. Except, of course, now that I've done this favor for him. So, as soon as he's elected, I just have to start thinking of some things I could do that'll benefit Larry David. But I think that Minnesota is very lucky to have somebody like Al running for office. That Al is very lucky to be running in Minnesota. There's a history of elected people who are ahead of the curve, and politicians who aren't in the cookie-cutter mold. And Al certainly fits that bill, and I think both the state and the country are going to be richer for it. So thank you so much for coming tonight, and please give your checks. And let's get Al in the Senate.
Yeah.